The day I was fired, everyone in the office looked at me like I was a criminal. My boss threw a file on the table and said, "Security will escort you out." Inside that file were documents showing I had stolen $2 million from the company. But here's the problem. I didn't steal anything, and the real thief was sitting right in that room. They thought they had destroyed my career. What they didn't know was that I had been recording everything for weeks. I had worked at Orion Tech for 6 years. Log hours, late nights, no complaints. Everyone trusted me. Carter. But 3 months before I was fired, something strange started happening. Financial numbers didn't match. Small payments, hidden transfers. At first, I thought it was a system error, but then I saw something that made my stomach drop. The transfers were being approved using my employee ID, but I never approved them. Someone was using my access, and they were very careful. Too careful. That's when I realized this wasn't a mistake. It was a setup. At first I suspected the IT department, but then one night I stayed late. The office was empty, except one person, Daniel, the CEO's favorite manager. He was sitting at my desk, using my computer. When he saw me, he froze. Then he smiled, a slow, confident smile. "Working late?" he asked. Something about him felt wrong, but I didn't confront him. Not yet. Instead, I started collecting evidence. Over the next 2 weeks, I watched everything. I checked logs, emails, security cameras, and the truth started forming. Daniel wasn't working alone. Someone higher was protecting him. Then I saw the final piece, a private email from Daniel to Mr. Carter, my boss. The message said, "Once she's gone, the accounts will be clean." My hands started shaking. They weren't just blaming me. They were planning it. The fraud, the fake evidence, my termination, everything. It was a perfect conspiracy. But they made one mistake. They underestimated me. If they wanted to play dirty, I would let them. So I waited, I watched, and I secretly recorded every meeting, every conversation, every lie, until the day finally came. The meeting where they would fire me. The conference room was full. Managers, HR, executives. Carter stood up. He looked disappointed, like a father punishing a child. "Unfortunately," he said, "we discovered that she has been stealing company funds." Gasps filled the room. Then Daniel added, "We trusted you." The acting was impressive. Honestly, for a moment, I almost believed them. Then security stepped forward. "Please leave the building." Everyone stared at me, waiting for me to break, to cry, to beg. But instead, I smiled. I placed my phone on the table and pressed play. The room filled with Daniel's voice. "Once she's gone, the accounts will be clean." Then another recording. Mr. Carter speaking. "We'll blame her. HR will handle the termination." The room went silent. Completely silent. Daniel's face turned white. Carter stood up quickly. "What is this?" I leaned back calmly. "This," I said, "is the truth." And that wasn't even the best part. Because those recordings weren't just on my phone. At that exact moment, every executive in the company received an email from me. Inside it were audio recordings, financial logs, security footage, everything. Daniel tried to grab my phone, but it was already too late. Within minutes, the CEO called the room, and everything changed. 2 weeks later, Daniel was arrested for fraud. Carter quietly resigned, and the company offered me something unexpected, my job back, with a promotion. But I declined, because by then, I had already accepted a better offer from their biggest competitor. And this time, I was walking in as director. Funny how life works. They tried to destroy my career, but their conspiracy became the reason I finally succeeded.